So obviously you can tell by the title of the video what's happening here, and it is going to look like from your perspective that I just did the split dye, half black, half blonde, but actually in reality I'm just very behind on editing, so just how the timing is going to happen. And I really did not do any filming after I dyed the split dye because I just kind of fell into a funk. So to you it's gonna look like I just split dyed my hair, which I kind of did, but not really, like not as intensely as it's gonna seem like to you. So yeah, just wanted to put that disclaimer out there because it's the timeline of the editing and the filming is just a little bit off right now. So but anyways, long story short, the black is mostly out of my hair. This is what I'm left with. I have been doing a lot of like protein treatments and deep conditioning treatments. My hair actually feels really healthy, especially when I do it all and put like the conditioner in it. It's just today I had to have it completely dry and put no products in it or conditioner or anything. Just wash it, dry it, let it be. For the henna, at least, it's kind of like what I have been reading, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is my hair and we're gonna put some henna in it, and I don't know exactly what color this is gonna turn out, but I hope it turns out something that I'll just be happy to have for a while, because I don't know about you guys. Let's just hop into this. I'm dyeing my hair with henna. I'm gonna start that and then I can chat with you guys while I'm putting it in because that's gonna take a bit. So this is the henna I ended up using. I kind of honestly, getting the henna was pretty impulsive. So I probably, like, in the long scheme of things should have looked more at like, because there's different kinds of henna for like different tones and stuff. But this is just the one I ended up settling on. So this is like from the Henna guys. And it's just 100% pure henna. So yeah, I have it mixed here already because you have to mix it and let it sit for 2 to 8 hours. I think if you're doing body henna, it has to be like 4 to 8 hours. But then if you're doing hair henna, it's like 3 to 4 hours. So it's been like 2.5. But I'm just gonna put it in. I figured maybe it can like also kind of do its thing while it's on my head, so we don't have to wait as long. But now that I'm saying that, I think it's anyways, let's just start putting this on my head. So the mixture, I know there are so many different mixtures, you guys. Like, do I put apple cider vinegar in it? Do I put lemon juice in it? Do I not put any acidic in it at all? Or tea? So what I actually ended up doing was kind of doing like the best of both worlds, I guess. Nothing too acidic or drying, like lemon juice, but still had a little bit of something. So I actually made chamomile tea and mixed it in here. I actually used this whole package, and hopefully, I know my hair is super short, but I have really super freaking thick hair, so I'm hoping this is gonna be enough. I'll show you the kind of paste I made. It's kind of like a really thick yogurt is what I found. Like, you can make it more viscous so it's easier to apply, but then it's just not going to be as strong. And I am actually starting with just about bleach blonde hair. And also, disclaimer, I know it says don't put it on bleached hair, but we're going to try it anyways. I saw some pictures of people on the internet and it looked fine, and I thought it looked actually kind of nice, so we're going to do it anyways. So this is what I've got for my dye. Ew, it looks gross. Oh, it actually smells a lot better with the tea in it. So this is kind of like the thickness. It is like a little thicker, obviously, because it like sat and dried a little bit. But I think it's gonna be okay. Question mark. I'm hoping that the dye has released enough. I don't know if do you need to stir it like in between the releases? Because like it looks like the top is oxidized. I don't know. We're just gonna put it on our heads and see how it goes, you guys. Hopefully this is enough for my head. I have never applied something like this before. Okay, I actually have gloves this time, you guys. Are you proud of me? They're a little big, but henna do be staining, so I know I'm breaking a few henna rules in this video, but do as I say, not as I do, or just take this as entertainment. And we'll see how it turns out. You know, there's really not a whole lot on it because like hairdressers aren't specifically like taught about it and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard. Like some people are like, let me just start putting it on my head because I'm probably not going back. Some people are like, yes, put apple cider vinegar in and tea and lemon juice, and some people are like, don't put any lemon juice in, no apple cider vinegar, you know what I mean? But it's like there's no strict like forum that's like, yes, if you put apple cider vinegar in, you'll get this type of a shade, or if you put tea in, you'll get this type of a shade. It's just kind of like whatever your hair takes, it does. And I know there's like different shades of henna, but for the most part, it's kind of just how your hair reacts to it. So we're just gonna go for it, you guys. We're not gonna get too caught up on it. I also know, like obviously this is a lot more of a permanent option, and this is actually why I chose this option. Since we're getting into the winter months, I just needed something that was gonna be really low maintenance, and henna where did all this just come from? Henna really is, in a sense that you don't have to like keep, like obviously you have to do your roots and stuff, but I just need a solid color for a while, and I know henna's pretty permanent, but I think I'm really excited. I've always wanted to be a redhead, you guys. So hopefully this like satisfies that for me. Before I even started dyeing my hair crazy colors, like that was like the color of hair I wanted. And realizing that you can get like that kind of shade with this and it not wash out, because like with reds, they just wash out. And that's a lot of work still, but I remembered that henna, she don't wash out, so this is gonna get a little barbaric. I also want to try to apply it kind of fast because I think it's gonna like turn into like a clay dirt consistency, and it's gonna be hard to oh yeah, get in there. Oh geez, it is I can imagine if you already have like ginger hair, or if you've already been doing your hair with henna, that it would be pretty easy to just kind of like touch it up. But obviously since my hair's base isn't, although it might be okay, but it is really hard to mix in there and like how really make sure you're getting all those pieces. Ever done your hair with henna before? If so, what is your experience with it? Or do you know more about it than me? Because I have read through so many pages, you guys, and it looks like literally everyone says something different, which makes sense because it really takes everybody's hair different. But like I wish there was some like, oh yeah, if you add, like I know if you add apple cider vinegar to it, at least this is what I've kind of found, like there was an actual general consensus on it. Like with apple cider vinegar, it makes it a deeper shade, and so I don't know. And then there's like cassia and indigo that you can mix in or whatever to make it different, but I'm going for like a coppery ginger. Does that make sense? So we're just hoping for the best, you guys. I didn't want to put the apple cider vinegar in because I just kept thinking I was gonna end up with very rouge, like intense deep burgundy hair, which is not what I wanted. But I also know I'm starting with a really light color anyways, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. Somewhere that henna is supposed to kind of act as a protein treatment for your hair. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not, but if that is, that's cool because my hair do be loving protein since it's, you know. I am really excited to just have a color and stick to it for a while, you guys. It's a lot. In the summer, it's fun to switch color often, but in the winter, I just need some type of like stability. So I'm excited. And then, oh my God, you guys. Okay, in the video where I was talking about the Transylvania, when I dyed my hair, the Transylvania color, like it bled so much, like in every shower after that. Intense, you guys. Just so much color everywhere. I had to use a very specific towel so I did not just get like blue everywhere. Just go and finish the rest of my head. Obviously I don't know, so like this side of my head still had some pink in it from the black dye. I don't know, so I'm not sure how, I think it's light enough that there might not be that big of a difference, hopefully, but there is that going against me so far, but we'll see. I'm just gonna apply just how I did on this side to the other side, and then I am actually gonna have a lot left, so I'm gonna use all of this and slather it all over my head just to kind of really make sure, since it's been kind of tricky to get smaller pieces, just to make sure that it's literally all in there. Okay guys, I'm back. I used everything that was in that bowl, and I really went in there and like kind of massaged it in, because it got to a point like it's like clay on my head where I can't separate it anymore, so I'm just hoping for the best here. I have a lot of it on my head, like it's pretty heavy, and I really tried to rub it in there as good as I could. Okay, so I'm just gonna put saran wrap on, wrap it around my head, and then I'm gonna wait for probably an hour and a half and see how it's looking so far. I don't want it to be super dark, but I also am starting with really light, so I really have no idea. I don't know how this is gonna go, you guys. So I will just like kind of be hopping back on to update. So yes, this is, I'm pretty sure, to keep the heat in there, and also like make sure the henna doesn't dry out while it's just sitting on your head before it's got a chance to soak in. I think you can use a shower cap too, but all the videos I watched, and I watched a lot of videos, they used saran wrap. So gonna do a better job at covering my head with this, and then I will be back in like an hour and a half, or after I have it washed out probably. Hey guys, what is up? So it is a little while after. It's been a little while since I've rinsed it out of my hair. So there is a thing with henna that it's actually genuinely called orange panic, and that is when you rinse the henna out of your hair and it looks crazy orange. And so that's the stage we're at right now. It actually takes, I mean, I don't mind it like this at all. If it just stayed like this, I would not be opposed to it. But it is going to oxidize over the next 48 to 72 hours. That's like kind of the time frame that it can continue to oxidize, if that makes sense. So in that, it'll just kind of fade to a more mild situation, and kind of like have it be, there's gonna be like more browns in it and less orange, if that makes sense. More red tones to kind of even it out. I don't know. I'm gonna hop back on here. In about 3 days and show you what it's looking like, or at least I'll hop back on here when I feel like it's all done oxidizing or whatever. So I don't know, but this is what it looks like a few hours after washing it out of my hair. So it did take a long time to rinse out of my hair. Like, I mean, you're like packing clay on your head and scalp and letting it sit. I mean, it's not clay, it's an herb, but like that's what it feels like. It's gonna take a while to wash out of your hair. So I know that's something that everybody mentions, but it does take a while to wash out of your hair. And I found that it does leave your hair feeling kind of weird, but not in a bad way. Like, my hair actually felt really healthy, which I know henna is supposed to be good for your hair anyways, but I didn't expect it to feel healthy that soon after using it, only once, I suppose. There is like kind of a weird gritty feeling because you just can't wash it out all the way, because they say not to shampoo your hair right after washing it. My bad. Right after putting henna in it. So I know some people do anyways, because they're just like trying to get that gritty feeling out. But for me, I just put like a conditioner in and ran it through. It was actually a leave-in, a conditioning treatment, a deep conditioner, that's the word. It was a deep conditioner that I actually ran through and like scrunched it in and let it soak up for a couple minutes, and then I rinsed it back out, and that feeling was completely gone. So I would say if you're trying to get rid of that like gritty feeling, don't go to shampooing, but try like putting in a thick coat of conditioner first and then rinsing it out, because that to me seemed to get rid of all of that. So anyways, that was a long-winded update. This is what the hair looks like in Orange Panic stage, I am assuming. So I will catch back up with you guys when I feel like it's all done oxidizing. Guys, what is up? So I have some explaining to do. First off, you're just on my phone right here because I'm just adding this to the end of the video. Hopefully this light, maybe if I turn it off. Yeah, okay, so here's what my hair looks like. It has actually been like 2 weeks. Wait, that did not turn off all the lights. There we go. So here's what my hair looks like, fully oxidized, and actually like with plenty of rootage. Like I'm going to touch it up soon and try and get a little bit darker as well, since I am pretty light. There is, I don't know if you can see it up there, but there's a spot I missed a little bit, but that's okay because I'm gonna be going over it anyways. But I love it so much. I feel like it's a pretty natural ginger shade. I didn't actually scrunch out the crunch yet today. So, but yeah, I really like it a lot. That's what it looks like. There hasn't been any like bleeding on towels at all, which is amazing for like a red hair color, because red, I'm happy. I like it. So this is what it turned out like. Sorry I looked like a little toenail, but I was not planning on filming this at all today. But here we go. So, yep. I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. And because I know it's been a while since I've been filming, I kind of went on a little hiatus, but I am back and getting into the swing of things. So yes, I will see you in my next video. And thank you so much for watching. Wait, that is not how it goes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video if you watch it.